Hydrate banana.
He literally switched it over early because I'm fucking suffering alone in his ear. What is this?
Well, there you go, you heard it.
Do you want to replay the thing since it's also supposed to play that little animation thing that was cooked, or the image?
Well, to be nice, I will play only the image overlay, what's supposed to happen.
Ah.
This is supposed to happen.
No, I don't wanna.
No.
I don't wanna. Also, I just drank because the combo... What I've realized this is the reason why Ford wanted a combo is so that she can get away with doing the exact same thing twice within the 10-minute cooldown.
Yeah, she kind of got you there.
Actually, with the eulogy, you didn't even fucking redeem eulogy.
Just so you know, eulogy is redeem. You can only get one per stream, per person. So
That's fair. I can't be fucking cooking eulogies that are like on it every 30 seconds. Man. Yeah, of course I'm. What? Why do you hate me?
She just needed the energy to get back into work, that's all.
I'm so glad that my suffering brings you the energy to survive your dreary ass fucking workday. I hope everything goes well and no one's annoying.
She says, yelling.
I'm a little upset that I just now realized that means I can now be hit multiple times within the 10 minutes. I knew that it was essentially the same redeem just again. I just, for some reason, it did not occur in my brain that they weren't connected, and so you had to like choose. It's like, why choose when you can have bofa?
You thought that people would choose.
Yeah, I don't know. This is an oversight on my part. This is absolutely a fumble for me, and that's okay. I will live with my own consequences.
Not the consequences of my own actions.
It's a good day. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Shark Lady announced herself as a pedo. The end, and I hate it here. And I'm not allowed to have anything good in this world, and visual novels just hate me, and I'm not allowed to enjoy anything. So here we are.
That's
Outside of that,
that's quite the
that's
summary.
a what, Bleach?
That's quite the summary.
Listen, I speak the truth, and I don't know what to tell you. Outside of that, relevant things that happened, because not that that's not relevant, but it was just so out of place and unnecessary.
What? Of course. How
What?
could you say that about... I don't know what to say about that, actually.
Yeah, you can dig yourself a hole. Dig it. Dig. Yeah, so obviously we found out Eggplant was alive and she came home with us after school that day, but separately. She didn't come with us, but her and Miharu both showed up at our house at the cafe separately after school. So all three of us sat down and like talked it out, and we told her, you know, that we confirmed that yes, you did in fact die, because she low-key remembered. She remembered following you into the classroom and being stuck in a bombing. So yeah, we confirmed that she was died in another timeline.
She was died. She was died.
She was died. She did do a died. And just, yeah, we confirmed that, and basically confirmed that because she's still alive, that means we got rid of you, and and our character, Rinka, confirmed that we are now very serious about the game, and we're not gonna, like, hide from it anymore. And so we asked both Miharu and Naomi to work with us moving forward so that we can do what we need to do type thing. To which they both agreed, and then Miharu left, and then we had a moment outside with Miharu, which was pretty intense. And then I believe Miharu also met up with Scale and Federico to officially confirm that they know that Odette, I believe they used the word defected was their operative term there. Odette defected, so officially we know that Odette is not on the team. And it's been discussed, and she's like, just quit calling me here, like, do whatever you want. And then she also explained her suspicion about what she thinks Odette's regret is, on top of the fact that she knows how she died, or Federico knows how she...
No.
Someone actually holds the card.
Federico knows how Odette died, but they don't know what her regret is.
Oh, that's what it was, because he said it was blood loss.
Yes. They were discussing Alan. They don't know what Alan's death is, but what's it called? Miharu has his regret card. So, and she will not tell them the regret until they come up with the death.
Right. That's what it was. But she explained to them how she also feels like she knows what Odette's regret is going to be, which is centric around maybe not having a child, being unable to have a child, something about child,
Yes,
like
she said
they kept like cooking on that.
It may center on how she showed compassion to Sophia and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
She really loves kids. Anyway.
That just makes it worse. That actively just makes everything about it so much worse because wasn't even thinking about that, and now I'm thinking about that.
I don't think it was anything like that with Sophia.
I don't think so either, but it doesn't matter. And now it's an option on the table. And I don't like that it's on the table. It shouldn't have even been anywhere in the existing universe. Okay, regardless, so they had that talk, and then at some point Miharu does skip school.
She ends up
The
skipping
next
school
day?
because Odette approached her on their way to school.
Correct. They accidentally ran into each other, and Odette was like, I'm going to this art museum and you should come with me.
Well, I don't
And
think it was
she
an
was like, okay.
accident.
Right. And Miharu just stares at Odette staring at art all damn day. She's particularly fascinated by Van Gogh's stuff, which is, if we love the mentally unwell, I guess. And then after that, they end up going to the park that is the end game scenario that apparently they all know.
Yes.
They just had to find it. So they were in the park together and they start having candid talks. And Odette straight up just tells her everything, tells her whole life story and gives her the 3 cards. And Miharu's like, And she's like, look, I'm already on their hit list. They're coming for me. And also, you're next, by the way. Scale is coming for you. Specifically. Just so you know.
Yeah,
And also, you should kill me too to make it interesting. And and she's like, what? It's like, and also, I love you. And I'm gonna gloss over that part because that part was fucking stupid. And then Miharu was like, and now she is holding a lot of like cards, and me and you theorize that the reason why she did that completely has to do with like how she can play her cards here as far as like taking advantage of the elimination
priorities.
Yes, how the priorities work essentially. And then she would be getting some really, because how do I say this? Right now there's very little informational cards left in play. And so who killing who kind of matters now, or it's not going to matter at all because some people just don't have cards that everybody doesn't already know. So that's kind of setting us up so that we can come in and they can inherit some cards that they would have not have been able to get. Because Odette is now focusing Scale, I want to say. So Odette's trying to get Scale.
I theorize that the reason
like
she's
that.
doing this is so that she can eliminate Scale. And
right.
And Miharu can eliminate her. Because Scale's plan is for Federico to eliminate Odette while he eliminates her.
Yeah.
Because Scale wants the card that she's holding, which is Alan's like I said, Alan's regret, whatever. And so he figured out that she self-deleted by basically her giving it away by always hiding her wrist. Miharu always hiding her wrist and stuff.
That's true. They did reveal that her cause of death is not a secret to anybody because of how obvious Miharu has been, mainly with the gloves. And apparently it just takes like a quick search of her background to find out that she was suicidal. So, yeah.
I gave the benefit of the doubt that she didn't mean to do it.
Right. We did discuss that it could have been like an accident, which, you know, is neither here nor there.
Anyways,
I don't even know if they'll tell us, but.
I don't think it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're caught up. Yay!
Yay! And now here we are. The day after, once school is ended, Miharu calls Naomi to the rooftop. Oh, leave her alone. She just started to live.
If I'm gonna
face
go,
one
I need
another.
to beat the crap out of you once before I go.
Oh, God. They face one another under a cloudy sky from which it seems rain will pour any minute. Not only is it rare for Miharu to call on Naomi, but Naomi also has nothing but bad memories of speaking to Miharu alone. No, she's actually a bully.
三島先輩、今日はどうしたんですか?
Naomi poses her question to Miharu, who remains silent.
まだ遊園地に行く前、君とライオン館の前で話した時のことは覚えているよ。だから僕は、羊さん、君が僕を避けていることは
What did she
仕
say?
方がないと思っている。
The hell did you say to this girl?
避けているとなんて、
Oh.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, she's being honest.
私、三島先輩のことを
I would avoid her too, don't worry.
避けていました。
You're valid.
The event Miharu refers to took place on. There's a date. We wrote that shit down. It was so fucking traumatizing. We wrote it down. It goes down in history. Sorry if your birthday's May 5th, but it sucks now. Cinco de Mayo, it's over.
Well, the reason she wrote it is because it was the day of the festival, so she remembers going to the theme.
The event Miharu refers to took place on May 5th, the day following the juncture of causality. Oh my god. Wait, they died on May the 4th be with you? I've already forgotten this.
Yeah.
The day all 12 participants' deaths were undone.
Yeah.
My god. Miharu had made her way to Lion House in order to see Rinka.
Oh god. Stalker was there, trying to find us.
Of course. Doing so would allow her to reaffirm that she is truly alive, while also giving her the opportunity to remind Rinka about going to the theme park. Oh, this is before she walks in and it's like, good morning.
Yes.
I'm okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. Miharu had prepared herself to delve into the details of divine selection once they had gone. Not long after leaving Lion House, she came across Naomi.
三島先輩。
Naomi spoke to Miharu without thinking twice.
I feel like I'm about to not like Miharu even more.
I know. I feel like it's about to get really bad. 'Cause, wait, Naomi wasn't even there that day. That means Miharu fucking ran her off. Oh no, this is when she was leaving.
Yes, we did
Yes,
see
they
her.
like swapped. Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Miharu, on the other hand, remains silent after turning to face her.
あ、
君は凛花のことが好きなのか？
Straight up. Okay, fair enough.
凛花先輩のことは尊敬してますし、先輩としてすごく好きですけど。
その程度なら僕から凛花を奪うのはやめてほしい。
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this
僕は
sweet
凛花が好
bean.
きだ。友人としてではなく、
Oh,
一個人として。
okay. Like, I get it. I understand. But I don't know. Hearing it, just. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
That line just needs the word kid.
I know! That's why I can't anymore because this visual novel took it there! This is a normal way that this is how they typically frame their confessions. Is because they have to elaborate what kind of love it is. They're like, no, I love you, not as a friend, as a insert man or woman or other here. They say like that to mean like, no, romantically, like I wanna be with you. But now it's like, oh,
Kid.
I feel like it's tainted because of that. I can't, like that felt awkward reading that now. It's like God.
Kid, yeah.
Miharu promptly took her leave following that exchange and then walked in like, good morning. I don't want to hear it. Naomi would end up making her way to Lion House afterwards, full of nothing but frustration.
でも今なら三島先輩の気持ちもわかりますから、怒ったりはしていません。あの時は
Yes, you
女
can!
神の選定の参加者になってしまった
I
直後
mean,
だったんですもんね。
let's be honest, she wasn't upset even prior to it. She literally pretty much avoided. It adds a spin. Well, it was obvious she knew that she was interested, but she it adds another spin that she knew for a fact because she outright said it kind of vindictively, and she still was trying to be respectful. I don't know. And she was still acting like a beater. Like, I don't know.
Right.
And it wasn't even her
Yeah, I
fault.
guess she
We
just
were
wanted
hanging
her
out
to
with
fuck
her.
off.
We were the ones
Yeah.
seeking her out because she was our friend.
Yeah.
But she's like, nah, you stealing her away. It's like, she's our friend. Calm the F down. Yeah, that's kind of I don't know. That's really toxic. Like, you can't even have friends because you're...
Thank you, Bake. Stretch. And yes, I will hydrate for the umpteenth time today.
君に理解されるほど僕の思いは浅くない。
I don't know. It kind of sounds shallow that you can't even trust her.
Ford, I don't want to hear it.
Maybe that's just me, you know?
That Miharu's shallow? I mean...
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
look what she said. My feelings aren't shallow enough.
Yeah.
Like, really? Because you
Yeah.
can't even trust her with another woman. Or...
No, yeah. Yeah, she's got issues.
So it's like... Kind of sounds shallow.
She's got issues.
Like she just said.
Speed. Miharu puts a wall between herself and Naomi as the latter attempts to get closer. Okay.
Hydrate banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we are now.
At least you got a warning with the combo attack.
Why is it because this is hydrate banana?
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
It's like, wow, I feel so warned. I feel so prepared. Man, I was even telling Bleach right before this how I had my heart torn to shreds. Because I just saw something really fucking sad, and now we're here, and now I just...
Oh, you know why you're listening to the sadness? Hold on.
What do you mean?
It's
What do
5.
you mean? I don't like anything that's happening. You're saying words.
Less than an hour? Bruh. Whatever. It's fine. Apparently
What
it's
do you
6.
mean?
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, are you starting your download?
No, it's still waiting. I thought it was 5 because it said 5 something, but I guess it's like, it says less than an hour now. Whatever.
Lol, sucker. You're stuck here in visual novel hell with me, bitch.
Okay, what is she saying? She quickly realized it too, covering her mouth. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even read it, so I can read it to you too, or you can just read it again because that was bigger.
I was...
Miharu puts a wall between herself and Naomi as the latter attempts to get closer. She quickly realizes it too, covering her mouth with her hands as a sign of remorse.
僕は君が嫌いだ。君の人格はこの際どうでもいいけれど、
Bruh!
君は確実に凛花が僕と過ごす時間を奪っていったから。
Holy crap! You were really making me not like you.
はい。
You were not even dating her. Oh god.
I don't think our character has a romantic bone in her body, bro, and they're just fighting over her. Miharu's words are as blunt as they come. Naomi can only direct her gaze towards the floor. Not simply by virtue of Miharu being her senior, this is the first time anyone has outright stated their disdain for her.
And like, if we're gonna be honest, she has never outwardly truly showed an interest Naomi to us. Sure, you can maybe hint it and stretch it, but she never really has. And some of her behaviors can now be explained because she knew Miharu was and felt awkward. Because she saw her as a rival. So you could use that to explain how sometimes her behavior is. So she never... What I'm trying to say is she's never shown like she's interested in Rinka, yet she still is mean to her all the fucking time. And it's like...
Yeah, I think she does like us because, well, they did reveal that whole backstory of like how they met and stuff and how meaningful that was. I just think Naomi would have kept it really low-key and not done anything about it, but it was exacerbated by the fact that Miharu went and said that.
I don't know. I feel like it could be either way, but the fact that it could be either way, I feel like is more evident to like why are you doing something. And you have to also say that the only reason Rinka hangs out with them is not because she... I don't want to say she's like a loser, but she admits that she's not liked amongst the other girls. Not like outwardly,
Yeah,
but
they're all pariah.
Yeah, they're outcasts. So that's why the only reason she isn't like probably like popular and why she has so little friends. So it's like if she was a normal girl, then what? Would you be rude to every girl that talked to her? And
Yeah.
and like, and what, does Mao get a pass because she's friends with you? I don't know if she was friends first with her or she helps you in that regard. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mao wingman's pretty hard. Like, Mao probably, they're like on an understanding and Mao doesn't have a crush on us, so it's not that deep. Yeah.
Mao, if anything, has hanged out with us more in this last week than either one of them. Because they keep skipping scenes with us with Mao, and she even is the one that helped us through our depression.
Right.
So, like,
yeah, but she is like a really good friend though. Like nothing more than that. She's just a solid person.
but what I'm saying is like,
So yeah, what you're
Naomi has
asking,
never
why
done
doesn't
anything.
that also make Miharu jealous? And I think it's probably because they had that talk. Like I'm pretty sure Miharu knows that Mao doesn't feel for her like that. So
Yeah, but like, what I mean is Naomi has never said anything either way. You just blasted her with this and made it sound like you had it in your mind she was already a rival.
right.
Where they probably haven't known each other more than like a month at the time you confronted her. It's like, god damn. It's like, I don't know how I feel either way. Like, goddamn, we're just friends at the moment. And now you have this rival that you're not even sure if you want to rival with because you're just at the point where you're just friends with the person. It's just like, I don't know.
It's hard to keep up with. It's silly high school drama that isn't based in logic.
It makes me feel like this may sound messed up. It's like, is Rinka unpopular because of her hair or because people are more aware of Miharu?
Yeah, Miharu's her fucking bulldog.
Because it's like,
um,
because she says that nobody hates her, but nobody approaches her. Really, is that because of you or and your hair? That's how she explains it. But I'm starting to think it's Miharu. I feel like this isn't the first time she's done shit like this. And if I'm right, that's really toxic. She could have had an actual high school life more. Not to say her high school life's bad, but like, you know, she didn't have to be an outcast.
Yeah. There's an argument to be made because our character is stupid. Right? So it's hard to trust any of her analysis of the situation when she clearly has been missing the beat the entire time, and she'll like interpret something as completely the opposite of what is going on. So it's hard to say, oh yeah, I'm discriminated against because of my hair. That being said, I do still believe that that probably is the cause, because I think that happened well before she was even friends with Miharu. Like,
yeah.
she was a pariah, and then Miharu was the one person that went up to her.
I feel like it's made people hesitant, but I feel like Miharu didn't help.
Oh, of course she doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like, yeah, you can make an argument because middle school. I feel like most kids like that around that age is like, and like younger are like very like on what they see first, and they're like, oh, that's weird. Anyways, I feel like by high school they would probably not be as much, still a little bit, but not as much. But then you add Miharu on top of it, and I feel like it just got worse.
Yeah. I don't know, kids are just judgmental as fuck. So like if you go against the grain, you're kind of fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something probably we can go circles on all day. Anyway.
I mean, we'll just never know. This is just, yeah. Did I read this or no? I'll read it again. Not simply by virtue of Miharu being her senior. This is the first time anyone has outright stated their disdain for her.
Yeah, oh yeah.
高校生活が始まってからの1年間はリンカと僕とマオとの3人で過ごすものだったマオは僕がリンカを好きなことを分かっていたから一歩引いてくれることが多かったんだ
And that's the only reason you let up Mao out, isn't it? If she didn't, if she was normal and didn't give a fuck, it's like, yo, if you're interested, just do something. I'm not gonna hang out with my friend less just because you're fucking scared to ask her. Well, whatever.
けれど君は突然に僕の前に現れた。後輩という立場を利用して庇護欲をかきたてて
Oh
イ
my
ンカの興味を引い
god.
た。
She's
This is
literally trying.
pretty
She's
foul.
like, she's literally. She's basically calling
projecting.
home a home wrecker when there was no home.
There was man, there was no home.
Like, she can't be
We're
a home wrecker if
homeless.
there's no home. Oh my god. She's like calling her a hussy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. She's like, you did this on purpose, and we're like, what?
No.
She's like, you conniving bitch, you did this on purpose. It's like, you're projecting.
君は僕の恋心を知っていた。けれども
Oh my god.
僕に気を使うことはなく
Oh my
女神の
god.
選定を利
Oh
用
my
して
god,
さ
Miharu,
らに
please
距離を
shut the
縮め
fuck
た。
up.
違います。私だって三島先輩の気持ちを分かっていたから。でも凛花先輩はいつもみんなで
The truth emerges. If Miharu doesn't repent right now, it's so doomed.
君は僕を差し置いて凛花にとって大切なものになっていたんだ。
No, you just were never around. We were always looking for you, and you were not here.
Listen, if there's no light at the end of this, I swear to God, I'm not gonna want to play this game again to get her route. I will actively avoid her.
I don't think we're on anybody's route, so we're gonna have to play it at least like 2 more times.
I'm saying if we don't get her route here, I don't want to get her route at all.
Well, that's why we should have stayed on it. We were like, we should pick the organic ones, the ones that we want to do.
It's more
Fine.
realistic and fine like that. I will do it, but I'll probably be begrudging about it. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. fuck it.
Good. You should be in pain this time. I'm always the one in pain. You should be in pain. It's your channel. Own your pain.
No, it's yours, realistically. I'm a figment, remember?
Yes, the lore. I am crazy. Naomi finds herself asking why she has to put up with this. So true! You know what? You don't! You should just hit her or something. It would be funny. You'll get your ass beat, but you should hit her. Even so, she isn't the type to grow angry and argue back. All she can do is attempt to make Miharu realize she is misunderstanding things.
三島先輩はそれを言うために私は屋上へ呼んだんですか？私にどうして欲しいんですか？
The clouds looming overhead cast their shadows down, thicker and darker than before. The humidity in the air is almost crushing.
構わないさ。そのままでいればいい。
What? You just said, I hate you. It's like, okay, I'll be better. No. You should stay the same.
If you get better,
wanna
I
hate you.
won't have a reason to hate you. And I'll look like the bad guy.
Right, that's what she's saying here. Oh my god, this is so fucking insane.
でも私がいることで三島先輩に嫌な思いをさせてしまっているなら
Miharu just needs therapy, bro.
私でき
I
る
was sure from
限
the
り
And like
start.
medication.
僕は
And probably
君以上
to be removed from her home
自
life.
分のことが嫌いだ。この嫉妬深い性格も嫌味な性格もね。
She really said the only thing that's keeping me alive right now is hating you.
My hate for you drives me in the morning. It's like, Jesus Christ. My love for
The
Rinko
only
and my
thing
hate
that's
for
stopped me
you.
from hating myself is hating you. Like,
Jesus
what
Christ.
do you say to that? Okay. I think I'd say okay, to be honest. I don't care if people hate me.
I would be like, you need
I
help.
don't really.
I don't know
Well,
what
yeah,
to tell.
obviously they need help.
Like, bro.
I think I'd be battling my own, like. I don't like being someone's reason to live, because that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's not even
That's
a
a
good
lot
reason.
in any human being.
It's not even
I
the
know.
oh I love you so much type of thing, which whatever, but like.
I would argue is still a bad reason, but yeah, go on.
But what I mean is, I feel like those are like exaggerated. It's like, come on, like really, but like, there's like my hate for you is so strong that I need you to
That
live
it
so
fixed
I can go on. It's like, oh, okay. I feel like that's worse. That's so much worse.
Right. Yeah.
That's like for some Joker Batman type
brutal.
shit.
Yeah, no, literally. Oh my god. It's toxic, Yowie, but they're women. And they're not in love.
They're just in love with the same woman.
Yeah, that works. Sure, fuck it. Yeah, it's definitely worse when your really awful reason for living is positive versus when it's negative, right? Like, because then you're just clinging to the yeah. It's so bad. It's so bad here. Like, this is such a doomed character. Like, whoever wrote this was getting out, like, all the angst in the world. So they were like, I just need to make someone that we can't fix. We can't save, we can't fix. She's fucked up. The end.
I'm pretty sure she has a route, so apparently she... something.
That doesn't mean we fix her.
Yeah. Then I feel like that's a bad
Maybe
end.
we get worse.
Ugh.
Yeah, it could be the bad end.
醜い心が自分の親と似ていると自覚するたび、僕
Oh,
とい
here
う
we
存
go.
在が親からもたらされたものであることを
Why
思
did
い
she say
知らされ
parents?
て
I thought she liked her father but
後ろ
hated
に
her
死にたく
mother.
なるんだ。
Yeah. But it could be complicated though, right? Cause like, her father is still one half of a failed relationship. So even though she preferred her father to her mother, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have his own burdens to bear.
It sounds like he's
Like,
barely in the picture. I don't know if it's because legally he can't be there or he's choosing not. But it
I don't
sounds...
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to leave legally because, you know, she preferred him, so...
Right. Miharu speaks coldly, takes off the whole. No, it's fine. I'm okay. Miharu speaks coldly, takes off the glove on her left hand, and shows her wrist to Naomi.
Bro, I didn't want to see that.
This is a really messed up conversation. Oh, don't make me say it, bro. A number of scars are visible. None seem recent, but the implication is clear.
僕の死因はこういうことさ。本来なら自ら選んだ道。
Oh, there's your
生きよう
answer.
とする資格は僕にはないはずなんだ。
Okay, but a lot of survivors regret it. You don't. You're just doubling down.
I gave her the benefit of the doubt thinking it was an accident, but okay.
I know you always do. You're like that balanced part. Like, let's talk about it in terms of lore. If you're just a figment of my imagination, you're like the tiny part that still has faith in humanity. Like the 1%, the last surviving brain cell that's like, I don't know, it could be better than what it looks like. It could be fine. Like, you know, like it's not great, but it could be, you know. Like, there could be a redeeming quality, and then the rest of me is just like, And then we get to it, and we're like, Well,
Well,
now what? She then immediately puts her glove back on. Yeah, please don't force her to continue to look at that after you basically just made her your reason. Like, let's not.
you're
Like,
my
you are
13th reason.
traumatizing this poor eggplant.
You're my 13th reason.
Yes, you did autofill the joke. I'm so proud of you. I did leave that there for the knowers to fill in on their own, and you're like, nah, I got you, fam.
No.
All that follows is a self-pitying smile towards Naomi.
こんな僕でも死んだら凛花を悲しませてしまう。それは僕にとって許されることではないんだ。
At least you're self-aware you're not much of a good person, I guess. Though I feel like you're not helping by, like, the only reason I want to live is because she would be sad. It's like,
Right,
Okay.
neither of her reasons are good.
Love
Like,
and hate
okay.
is the only thing fueling this woman right now.
I know. I will say this once. But when it is that bad, any reason is a good reason. It does not matter what it is. If it is that bad, cling to anything. However, at some point, it will need to be worked on. That is not a permanent solution. That is a temporary band-aid for crisis.
I was about to say, like,
Then you need to have something more. You have to have something more. Insert the thing where, like, if you or a loved one is struggling, call the hotline. Like, insert that shit. But because this is not a good reason, and she is not actively in crisis. This is not a good reason. If she was like about to jump off this building right now, I'd be like, all right, bestie, awesome. If that's what's doing it for you, come on, let's go inside. But after that, that's not a good reason. That ain't it.
I don't know, maybe she is, because
She's struggling.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
she's
basically
really
what you
struggling.
said. It's like, yeah, true. It's like if you have a reason, yeah, but it's not sustainable. Let's be honest.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, Jesus.
私はやっぱり三島先輩のことが苦手です。でももし死んでしまったら悲しいです。想像するのも恐ろしいくらい。
Yeah, you just scarred this girl.
悲しむに決まっているじゃないですか。
Oh, how dare you bring in Mao. Don't bring Best Girl into this. She is untainted so far. Oh, why is Naomi so smart, bro? Well, everyone, but specific. Wow. Yeah, Naomi's question takes Miharu by surprise. However, it helps to put everything into perspective. It is doubtless that Naomi has spent every passing moment thinking about divine selection, all for Rinka's sake. This is precisely why Naomi could zone in on what Miharu wanted to get across with this conversation.
凛花先輩に直接言ったらきっと何をしてでも三島先輩のことを守ろうとするから私に伝えたんですね。
スケール・ジョーンズ9番の男性さ。僕は彼の使命と信用を持っている。
Ooh, I want to know. Pretty please. Miharu gives Naomi a brief rundown of what Odette told her. Please skip the one part, though.
And right after
Naomi
she told me all
listens.
that, she said, I love you, kid.
No, literally, she's like, my life sucks. I hate my parents. I hate the self-delete button. There's nothing here for me, and also there's a pedophile.
At least you have that going for you, I guess.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word. I should be careful.
That was already said, so.
Yeah, that's true. I think I've accidentally said it twice. I gotta chill. Naomi listens fervently, showing no concern over the fact that Miharu has just made her dislike for her clear. It's obvious what she wants. Miharu will search on her own as much as possible, but she also wants Naomi's assistance.
未練ならなんとかなるかもしれません。9番未練のカードは凛花先輩がすでに持っていました。
本当かい？
はい。カ
Okay.
ードに書かれていたのは金メダル。
I forgot that was
情
him!
報を知っただけでは
Why is that relevant?
ところにカードは作られない。
Interesting. Anyway.
Because apparently you need to know the conditions that led to it, or like more specific, because they know that Odette died by blood loss, but they don't know the surrounding stuff, so a card didn't appear.
Sure.
そうだね。けれど、それだけわかればきっと大丈夫さ。僕はスケール本人とも会っている。
What sport do we think? I'm going ice skating.
He's American, I don't know.
Decathlon. What is that? America has male ice skaters.
No, what I mean is, I don't know. He looks like the Australian. I don't know. I feel like
He
he's
does
in a
look
warm
Australian.
weather type. I don't know.
Okay.
Hockey? No.
You think hockey?
I thought hockey because I felt like it was common there around those parts, but I don't even know what it is.
It's men's tennis. I'm calling it. It's
Tennis?
just, yeah, I bet he
I mean,
was
it's
just
possible.
regretting that he couldn't get out there fucking moaning.
I don't.
"Ah."
I think if I'm gonna be, I think it's gonna be the cliche where he got an injury, which made him unable to do the sport, and hence why he got into
Right.
his line of work.
Right. Do we think American football maybe? Soccer? Soccer's pretty universal.
I was gonna say I was thinking football. I was like, that's a little cliche. I don't know.
Yeah. Football. The clouds begin to part and the blue sky brightens the land once more. What happened to my rain? They worked it out and then the gods were like, oh, okay.
They thought this would end differently, and they're like, "Oh, get the rain ready, get the rain ready." Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good.
False alarm. Hack it up. Miharu's face is lit up by rays of sunlight.
ありがとう、羊さん。君は本当に
And smarter, which is insane.
Yeah, I will say she's the one that surprises us the most throughout this visual novel.
Yeah.
I feel like she
Very
would be
5D character.
I think she would be more like what holds her back is her lack of confidence in
Yeah.
so many regards. Cause that's I feel like what leads to her being more clumsy and then like timid in these situations. Cause there's no way she should have sat through and took in all that. But you know. It is
But
what it
that's
is.
part of like what makes her cute though too, is like she couldn't pull off this cutesy if she didn't have that sort of like subdued nature. Otherwise she would be like, if she was this smart and like internally strong and then they just made her confident, like her looking like this would make no sense. They'd have to completely like redo her entire character and make her like one of them fucking bombies, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get it. I'm saying
Yeah.
in her life, what holds her back
Yeah.
is her.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean like in the story, and I know why she's like this.
Yeah.
story-wise, but like,
Yeah. Surely this whole experience will break her out of her shell, maybe, possibly.
I don't know. Or
That
Miharu
said,
will
Miharu
break,
makes her way inside.
or Miharu will break her first. Who knows? I don't know.
One can only hope. Naomi's surprise over the turn of events leaves her unable to follow suit for a moment. It's like, holy fuck. What was that?
That was the Gray Stalker saying that I'm going to end you one of these days. It's like, oh.
But then she wouldn't be that confused. She's been... Scale still hasn't called us over for today's meeting.
It's biding his time.
Couldn't settle down though, so here I am drinking away at Milk Crown. Yeah, here I am. Getting shwasted on a Wednesday night.
Hold on. I need to take.
Do you think this is Federico's perspective?
Probably.
Why am I hydrating?
Why are you hydrating?
Well, you also need to hydrate, dingus. Some Japanese whiskey is my choice of drink for today. Yeah, it's definitely not Miharu. The name's one simple kanji. I can read it thanks to having my card book on me, but I forgot the name itself thanks to not being too familiar with it.
Yeah, I think Federico.
Which reminds me, haven't touched wine for quite a while.
Yep.
I was always with Odette whenever I had it, so it'd probably bring back memories of her now.
Aw, feeling fucking sentimental?
It's like, man, I'm about to kill that hoe. I remember when we used to drink wine. And I gotta be honest, I didn't mind drinking and arguing over stuff with her. Still, I'm the one who betrayed her.
That is crazy. He actually did grow attached to her.
Yeah, it happens. I don't got time for that. I want to live. What I did was the right choice to make that happen. I already have her cause of death. It's just a matter of time before I get her regret, too. If this ain't things going smoothly, then I don't know what is. Oh, honey. He's so stupid. I love him. What an idiot. All I gotta do is take care of that asshole Alan afterwards. No one can touch me now that I've partnered up with Scale.
Oh, you're a dumbass. Gale probably has all three of your cards and just waiting after Alan to take you out. And you probably have nothing on him.
He has nothing on anybody. He's literally useless. He's just sitting here. He's just teaming up with whoever he thinks is the most beneficial thing that's not gonna bite him in the ass. Literal parasite. What a guy.
ならよ、スケールはどうやって倒す？ちゃんと先のことまで考えてんのか、てめえ。
But Odette is nowhere to be seen.
Bro, you're hearing her. She has become your actual brain cell.
I tut at myself again. I might be drunk, but that's no excuse to let myself hear things. That's something she'd say, though, no doubt.
She hung out with her enough that the voice that's like intelligent in his head it now sounds like her. It's like, ah, damn.
Just like us, for real. Odette was there when I partnered up with Scale. I figured I'd be able to handle him myself afterwards. Yeah, how do you figure, bud? Yeah, here we are, and all I have is his name.
だが、俺の死因も未練もあいつは知らねえだろ。
Bro,
You're full-
I am confident he at least has your cause to death. You gave away that you guys were on the fucking boat together. He's probably worked out a thought, at least thinks about it every night, saying scenarios of how you died until one clicks. And I'm pretty sure he has it. Your regret, he's probably working on that right now.
Chances are Odette knows about the former by now. Would only make sense considering I know hers. I'm the one who's gonna elect her though, so there's no risk of him obtaining any of my cards.
それどころか、オーデットならスケールの情報も掴んでるかもしれねえな。もしそうなら、ラ
Even
ッキーだ。
if she knew all three of his cards, you can only take one.
Thinking that, I order another whiskey on the rocks.
And at best, you should take a regret course, because I doubt you ever get his regret. And cause of death, I don't know how you're gonna figure that out, man, dude. What is his cause of death, now that I think about it?
Didn't we have it?
No, we have his regret. Miharu has his cause of death. I'm just trying to see if they actually show it. He's number what, right? Is he?
I think he's 3.
Oh, he's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm talking about him. Cause. Well, this is fucking, yeah. You. So Miharu has his cause of death. She just hasn't revealed it yet, so they haven't told us.
Right.
But Rinka has his name and his regret, which is gold medal.
I kind of wish they would show in real time what cards each player has. They just don't have to reveal the information to us. Like, they could have it blurred until we figure it out.
Yeah, that would help. Because
it's kind of difficult to keep track of who has what otherwise.
Because, like, look at this. This girl got eliminated first, and we never even found out what card she even had, ever.
It don't matter now. You got wiped the fuck out. That was crazy.
I feel like they should show what cards they have, and just if we don't know, sure, fine, blur it, and they should get rid of the cards once they, like, the participant is eliminated and just X them out. So it doesn't get confusing and you don't have to click around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Thinking that, I order another whiskey on the
代わ
rocks.
りに私が注文するさ。
She was actually here, and Dingus is like, nah, I'm just hearing shit.
んだあオーデット
Bruh.
一人
Get
で
a
飲
little
む
too
酒はうまい
smashed
か
on a
い
Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad looking at her now. Like, I don't even want to see her anymore. Odette plants herself on the seat beside me before ordering a bottle of some French red wine. Can't help but stare as the deep red liquid cascades into the glass. Its lustrous color almost puts me in a daze. I gotta say, while Italy might have the best food and wine, France is a close second. That fact never changed, not even after backstabbing Odette.
まずは世間話でもしようや。
あんたと話すことなんてねえんだけどよ。
So I say, yet we end up talking about all sorts of stuff while enjoying our wine.
They ended up becoming friends, which is weird. Like,
Not that weird considering she doesn't give a fuck.
yeah, I know, but like, given how eager he was to get rid of her, it's weird that it's kind of funny. I knew it was gonna happen, probably, that he did get attached to her.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the thing if you exist in the underworld, right? Is like, you can care. You just need to be like mentally aware that they can be snuffed out at any moment in time. They could even like turn on you. So it's like you're allowed to like people and enjoy their company and then just take life for what it is.
Yeah, it's just,
That's my guess.
I don't know. I didn't expect him to at least voice his guilt so openly in his head.
That's true. Well, he's the one that's like the most human out of the fucked up people.
There, I guess.
We've been working together for over a month. I've gotten accustomed to chatting away with her. Kinda hard to drop that habit cold turkey.
お前さ、私のこと好きだったろ。
Wow.
If we just... Why? Odette brings an odd topic out of nowhere, right around the time we finish our first bottle.
I swear, if they end up sleeping together.
Sure sounds like something a kid in school would say.
Yeah, kid, yeah.
I ain't no kid, though. That wouldn't be enough to throw me off.
バカ言え。てめえといたら自由なんざなくなっちまう。
そうか。てめえ、まるで尻に敷かれ慣れているみたいだったがよ。
So true. I'm
okay.
so happy this is how this conversation is going.
まるで昔似たような相手といた経験があるような。
それこそバカなことだ。あいつとあんたは似ても似つか。
Wow, you're stupid.
I cut myself off before glaring at her. The flickering lights in here are starting to piss me off.
鎌かけやがったな。
じゃあな。お題はこいつにつけておいてくれ。
Odette wastes no time in leaving the bar. Okay.
Hydrate banana.
Okay, Burton. Fucking fight me. I see you. God. Man, I was fucking enjoying this conversation.
What is their last
was-
conversation?
It is their last conversation. I really like their dynamic of she for sure just dragged him around on a leash and he was just blissfully unaware. And now she's just gonna put a gun to his head. She's taking her dog out back behind the barn. And then we told the kids that it's just going to a farm upstate, but we know that's not true.
The funny part is, I think he's the one that's gonna live. If I'm thinking how this is gonna turn out, he's the one that's gonna live. The owner is about to die. No.
For now. He's gonna live for now. It's not like she didn't already, like, completely screw him over. Also, why does he think Scale has none of his cards when she literally started talking about, like, his background in front of everyone? She, like, practically outed his cards in front of everyone. Don't you head pat me. I feel my entire body shaking, wine glass still in hand.
あいつあいつ
The shock of what just happened sobers me right up. I don't like what I'm seeing in that chat. What? There's no
Hydrate
cooldown on that? Bleach!
I... Surprise!
It's like 30 seconds. What are you telling me right now? Also, hi, son. But also, what are you telling me right now?
Thanks for a follow, by the way.
What does this button do? Bolt!
Ooh, a piece of candy.
No! I didn't read it. Yeah, reading's hard, isn't it? Oh, God. What the fuck? It sure is. I've been trying to read this conversation for the last 10 minutes.
It's actually 2-minute cooldown, but...
Not but. No, it's not even but, because then they can just do the other one. It's just a perma.
But they can only do it 5 times per stream.
Per person or per stream?
Per stream.
Oh, the suckers.
So all of them
Hadn't you-
combined have used, like...
4, right?
1, 2,
Wait, no, hold
3,
on.
3. 1...
4.
2, 3. Okay, that's 4, yeah. So only one more.
You got one more. Fuck you guys. Oh. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Ford gets home from work and tries to redeem it, but y'all used all 5. That's kind of funny to me. That's gonna keep me alive.
Everyone just saves it for her.
I'm just laughing through the pain. No, they would never. Not these freaks. Nah, these freaks would take it out of spite. They'd use it at like a really stupid time to use it just so that she couldn't have it.
Which is stupid because the other one is available.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, I know them. It doesn't matter. It turns into a different kind of game. Alright. Now that I see why she came in the first place. Now I see why she came in the first place.
つまり未練にも気づいてる
Of course she knows. Of course she
伝えに
knows.
来たんだ
Honey. I'm kind of proud that he's even piecing this much together. I slammed the money down on the table before throwing the bar door open and running out.
He's not a total moron. He was in the mafia. He probably wasn't that high up, but still. If he was a complete moron, he'd be dead by now.
Yeah, he has the one surviving brain cell.
ちくしょうくそ
Oh, now he's upset. He's spaghetti. Oh, look at him. He's mad. Oh, look at him, baby. He's so mad. I can't hold my frustration in after I get back to my hotel. I kicked the sofa over and chucked pillows at the bed. Just letting all my anger spill out. I hear full sentences without tears? My guy, the thing isn't playing. What do you want from me?
スケールのやつちゃんと情報の裏付けを見つけてるんだろうな
I mean, no one's used the other button
やべえ
that just plays it. I'm just saying.
I'm running out of things to hydrate. Dude, I'm gonna have to fucking pee.
情報を3つ揃えてれば最低限指名の防御はで
I catch myself mid-panic.
それじゃダメだろ俺の野郎
Am I gonna go down without ever besting her? Assuming we end up electing each other, chances are we'll cause a standstill. The cards that we both hold will disappear as a result, meaning we won't be able to carry out any elections in the future.
それじゃ一生あいつに怯え続けるだろうが
Now I know what I need to do.
あいつは必ず俺が脱落させなきゃならねえ
She's playing him so hard right now. On her way out, she's still playing 5D chess. It's vital to me. If I can surpass Odette, then I can crush Scale as well. That's the conclusion I reach as I clean up the room that I just trashed.
Well, at least he'll clean it up. He won't just make room service to it. There, I'll give him that. He's like, God damn it, I made a mess. Might as well clean that.
It's the immediate tantrum regret. Post-nut clarity. Oh my god, I heard the song and I panicked. I spent the rest of yesterday reading through what I'd grabbed from the library after closing up shop for the day. This time around, we focused on material with information about old book designs, but nothing of note stood out. There wasn't anything too reminiscent of the design on our card books.
でもまだこれからだよね
Oh yeah, because her goal is to bring down the whole system and not necessarily play the game the way it was intended. I recall. She said, fuck the police. I never expected to find something right off the bat. With that in mind, I head over to the bathroom to wash my face. Friday. Okay, so we've skipped 2 days here. Scale finally rounds us up 2 days after Odette came by to chat. Miharu's with us too, but she's as cold as ever.
以上が俺の調査結果であり、オデットの未練を裏付けるための情報だ。
Scale closes his explanation with a heavy tone.
Them not knowing that fucking Miharu already knows.
Of course they reuse this image too. This just represents tragedy. I bet they're not gonna tell us this time either. He told us about Odette's past.
Oh,
Oh? Born on a family farm, her mother passed away not too long after her birth. No one knows for sure whether or not the despair of losing his wife drove her father insane. Oh, this is a good start. Regardless, it's a fact that Odette suffered abuse by his hand. The abuse she received not long after hitting puberty resulted in a particularly drastic consequence. Her body became unable to sustain a child. That reality must have crushed Odette. She left her father at the brink of death through the use of the tools on their farm before moving abroad. She made it a point to live by a port in order to erase her memories of farm life. There, she met a man in charge of a shipping company, which led her to spending most of her days at sea. The man took quite an interest in her, similar to how she considered him akin to a parent. Her hearty personality and knack for the job quickly led to her being regarded as a fine member of his crew. None on the ship were aware that Odette's recklessness was spurred on by a lack of attachment to her own life, though. Odette's regret only grew as she aged, so she made an effort to work hard and enjoy the present as much as possible. Granted, all of that is just prerequisite information in regards to learning her actual regret.
この父親というのがまだ生きていてね、話を聞くことができたそうだ。
well, it sounds like nothing happened bad with the father figure sailor she had. They didn't say anything happened, so.
Yeah, I was scared.
So she still has that, but I think
because it's their phrasing of she looked to them like family, and I'm like, okay, well, what's been her example of family so far? Dead mom,
abusive father.
horrendously abusive father, in all aspects abusive father.
But it seems like she found someone decent enough, but it still didn't change the fact that she lived too much in the moment, so who knows?
Yeah.
If she
right.
let herself enjoy that.
Moving on.
What? What did I say?
Moving on.
What?
Uh,
What?
uh.
What did I
It's
say?
fine.
I don't mean
Fine.
that enjoy that in a bad way.
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna break this. Okay, hold on.
もっとも娘の犯行がよっぽ
What
どトラブ
disappeared?
ルになっているの
I
か。
said, oh my god, I'm gonna
彼は
break
今
this
精
by
神病院で
accident.
暮らしている
I'm
ようだ
just
けど
playing with
ね
a pen. That's fine.
Oh no. Just clicking it. Good. You fucking rot in that place. You fucking asshat. Death was too good for you. Miharu kept her head down the entire time Scale was talking. It must hit close to home considering they're both women. Oh. He's not picking up on the fact that this is not news to her. This is good. This is good for us. Okay.
出産か。よし、カードが出た。間違いない。あれだけ大口を叩いていた彼女にしてはくだらない未練だな。
Okay.
Bro, how can you still say that after hearing that? Bro. Scale mutters something to himself, but I can't quite catch it. More importantly, I've finally got a hold of all her cards. Just looking at this new one has me giddy. I've done it at last.
これで揃ったぜ。あいつのカードが全て。
Bro. I try my best not to grin like an idiot. I don't give a damn about her past. That's not enough to change my view of her. I don't have a future to speak of if I can't surpass her.
だが、これで。
I can finally stand toe to toe with her. Yeah, okay, sure, bud. All that's left is to elect her. She might elect me back, but I can't let that possibility stop me.
しかしスケールさん、君の友人というのはすごいね。たった数日でここまで情報を集めるなんて。
それはどうも。俺の素性にもつながってきてしまうから詳細を教えられないのが残念だ。
Miharu responds with a quiet nod. She looks pretty exhausted now that I take a proper look. Talk about putting a pretty face to wait. Can we stop? Please do not the high schooler. That said, she's right. I don't know who this friend of Scales is, but they gather intel like a beast. That leads me to a thought. This guy's got so many connections, then that means plenty of people know him. These two keep acting all calm and collected, but that ain't gonna last long. Once I surpass Audette, they're next. Oh, he is so cute. He is so cute. This election's gonna be crazy. All the dominoes are gonna tumble all at once. This is what I thought was gonna happen last election, but it's happening now.
He doesn't know that they're both like 3 steps ahead of him.
No, literally. Did you start your download on the game?
No, hold on.
No. Saturday rolls around without anything resembling progress for us. Oh, it's Saturday? Oh, we might actually make it to the election. We'll see. I do what I can to reach the truth about divine selection, but there's far too much information out there regarding design concepts and such. Doesn't help that I'm not too familiar with history in the first place. Part of me is ready to give up. I tried taking a picture of my card book and doing a reverse image search, but nothing worthwhile popped up. I'm honestly starting to feel like I'm at my limit, but I can't just throw in the towel. If I can't think of any other methods, then I should stick to this way for now.
リータン、ちゃんと寝てる？
No.
What is the
Thanks
sleep
for
you
noticing.
speak of?
Never heard of her. She sounds like a
一元
bitch.
と二元はちょっと寝てた。
Yeah, I slept through my classes. Why?
うちみたいな返事だね。
We're never gonna hear Mao's story of why she is the way she is, and I'm most upset about that.
She's probably the most normal, that's why. It's like, I'm normal.
Keeping the store open has inevitably led me to losing sleep.
そうか常連さんなら
Bruh. Now she's crowdsourcing. My thoughts became words before I even realized it.
Bro, she's gonna put that. She's gonna take a picture of her book and put it online. It's like, does anyone know what this is?
And the gods will just erase it. Not real. The regulars at Lion House have all manner of jobs. Plenty of elderly people too, so one of them might know something.
I have a thought. Remember,
Yeah, you sure do.
Remember how we know she was in a fire as a baby?
Mm-hmm.
And we thought maybe that has to do with this game becoming again. What if the elderly actually do know what the book is because they knew her parents and remember seeing one of them holding it.
That'd be crazy.
Just a thought.
That'd be wild. That's like a total like side tangent drop of what the hell? Yeah.
Just a thought I had.
It's a good thought. I know I don't have the luxury to stop now, which helps keep my priorities in check.
ダメだこりゃ
She's done for.
It's Jover.
Mao's Mao's exasperated voice helps me in much the same way.
三島先輩はいらっしゃいますかあ、ナオリン
三春は今日は休みだよ
I would be like, why do you want to hang out with Miharu? I thought you didn't like each other.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Miharu's absences have been growing more and more frequent. She can't afford to miss too many days due to her scholarship, but I'm sure she's aware of that without me having to point it out.
そうですか
It's not what she said, bro. Okay.
もう帰りだよねどうだい久々にライオン館に行くかい
マオが聞くのまあいいけどさ
It's like word. Like, I've had that for like, why are you inviting them to my house? It's like
Okay, but her house is a cafe.
fair, but still, it's like, bruh.
とっても嬉しいお誘いなんですけど今日はちょっ
Don't
と
be
用事がある
suspicious.
の
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
あいよじゃ今日はうち一人で行くね
I mean, to be fair, given that they're all doing their own thing, I think we've been hanging out with Mao a lot more, so there's that.
One more for the Miharu hit list. Nah, I really don't think she cares. Naomi offers an apologetic bow before leaving the classroom.
Who knows? Maybe this is Mao's like secret plan. She's like manipulated. She knows. Like, haha, I can get close to her without Miharu fucking doing anything. Just
That would be awesome. She'd still be best girl. That just makes her a psycho, which, you know, fictionally my type. What can I say?
Does that mean you like Miharu? Still?
No, she's just a bitch.
Fair
There's a
enough.
difference between a psycho and a bitch.
What about Odette?
Yeah, she's a psycho.
So you like Odette?
I used to. That's why I was very disappointed. That's why I crashed out so damn hard. Braindocs.exe stopped working because why was that even an option?
Come on.
What?
Of course, you still like her, right?
What do you mean, come on?
Kid?
No. Bruh. Uh, honestly, I don't think I'm her type. I'm well over 10 years not her type anymore.
Oh, wow. Aging
Aw.
yourself there.
Oh. I didn't zone in on it, but people know.
Anyways.
Mal's coming to Lion House, though, so this will be the first time in a while that we both leave school at the same time. As for Naomi, she seems somewhat different today, especially considering how nervous she tends to be whenever she visits our classroom.
Yeah, when someone tells you they hate you to their core and that they are suicidal, kind of, you know, shakes you up a little bit. It's like, oh, damn. It's information.
News of Miharu's absence is worrying Naomi. Nah, she's hunting her down at work. Oh, the way this is gonna make her so grumpy. That is what prompts her to come here on her own.
三島先輩ならきっとバイトには行っているはず。
Clearly, yeah.
Naomi heard about how much Miharu worked from Rinka. That led her to assume that Miharu would have regular shifts scheduled even in their situation.
おかえりなさいま。帰ってくれないか。
God damn, can you try? Jesus.
It's part of her character to be like that, though.
I don't know, I've only seen her... She's said like she... Every time she says something like it's gonna be normal, like welcome home, she stops because she sees who it is. So I feel like it's not entirely her character.
Yeah.
So it's like, eh...
It's not entirely her character, but it's not outside of the character that she plays, so she's fine. Coincidentally enough, Naomi comes across Miharu the moment she enters.
Oh, hey, look at that.
先輩、私お話があるんです。
あと30分で終わるから席で待っていてくれないかい。ここではあまり落ち着かないかもしれないけれどね。
Order the thing where she has to do the line. Do it. Do it.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Do it.
Moi cute. Naomi takes a seat on her own. The male clientele direct their gaze toward her. Bruh. Naomi fails to pick up on the jealousy felt by the others as they do so. Oh dear. Roughly half an hour later, Miharu returns in her school uniform and plops down in front of Naomi. Time has flown by for Naomi because she's had her face buried in a book the whole time. Miharu isn't comfortable discussing things with Naomi at her workplace as opposed to somewhere like Lion House, but she also knows she has no real alternative. Naomi braves a few quick glances at the other customers, confirming that neither Scale nor Federico are present.
スケールさんの未練をまだカード化できていないんですよね。
Wow. Naomi gets straight to the point. It's plain to see how exhausted Miharu looks. Bags under her eyes and absent-minded gaze are enough to tell her that Miharu has been sacrificing sleep for the sake of research.
そうだね。金メダルという情報からしてスポーツ関連を重点的に調べているけれど糸口がない。このままでは今回の選定で僕は脱落してしまう。 そうなれば僕の持っているリンカのカードがスケールに知られるリスクが高まる。
Why are you worried about that? He doesn't give a shit about her card. He's going after Alan. That's the only reason he's going to eliminate you. That is... Odette said that's his plan. You're paranoid. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it's a small thing, but it's like, Jesus Christ. 5 seconds.
I mean, she's been consistent this whole time. She only cares about Rinka. Everything else doesn't matter.
5 seconds, please.
先輩にリンカ先輩に相談してみませんか。リンカ先輩はオデットさんやアランさんと協力していたんですし。
I don't think she can call on that alliance anymore.
She wouldn't even know how to get a hold of Alan.
Or Odette. Like, how the fuck is she gonna... Like, if she found one, maybe
Okay, but Miharu doesn't need Odette. She already has all of Odette.
No, she's saying working with Rinka to get, like, I'm talking about Rinka. She can't call upon the alliance of Alan and Odette. Rinka can't. So even if you were to bring her into fold, how the hell would she get in contact with either one of them? Because the goal is to get his regret card, so they would help get that. So I mean, the smartest play is to figure out his death card, like the circumstances to make that pop as well. Because in worst case, you can have Rinka get the death card and her eliminate him. But I know she's not going to do that, so it is what it is.
She might. She said she's locked in now. She might.
I mean Miharu wouldn't want to do that. As in,
right.
The point is that she's telling her, Naomi's telling her to ask Rinka for help. Rinka, I feel like she would be willing to do it if Scale's trying to eliminate Miharu. But I'm saying Miharu wouldn't want to ask her for help. So, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, she's accepted the fact that Rinka wants to be a part of the game now, but she doesn't want to involve her unnecessarily. That's true.
She even said when she was going over the teams, it's 2v2v1 because she does not want Rinka.
She left Rinka completely out of it.
Yeah. But if she were to work with her right now, and help manifest the death card for her, they can do the same thing. In fact, she can eliminate Scale and she can eliminate Odette. Rinka can eliminate Scale while she eliminates Odette. Get both of them out of the way. And once Odette's eliminated, they could grab one of Scale's cards or any if they have them and eliminate him, and then they can tag team fucking Federico because he's fucking easy.
Right. We have our win con. Naomi has made sure not to tell Rinka about any of this until today. She understands that Miharu doesn't want Rinka worrying about her.
Oh, I thought you read that. Okay, sorry.
I did. And I read that. There's a limit to how far one can drag it out, though. Naomi knows having that attitude is how one can lose what's precious to them. In her own case, it was her life that she lost, so she knows this better than anyone.
リンカ先輩なら何とかしてくれると思います。だって私のことも助けてくれたから。
それはダメだ。リンカに心配をかけるわけにもいかないし、リンカの情報が他の参加者に知られるデメリットが生まれるかもしれない。
Miharu's immediate answer pains Naomi. She casts her head down, shaking it multiple times. She doesn't want her feelings to pour out all at once. She wants to explain things bit by bit. That's why she takes her time before looking back up at Miharu.
そうじゃないです。
Yeah, tell her she's stupid.
メ
Do
リッ
it.
トとかそういうのはもういいです。凛花先輩は三島先輩を助けるためならそんなの構わないって言います。
Plus, if you get eliminated, they just go after her. So, like, Scale maybe won't go after her because he's prioritizing Alan, but that's the only person left. After that, I don't know what Scale's going to do. He's probably going to go right after it. Or he'll, given that Federico's still in play, he'll have Federico go after us. So, you know, there it is. Boom, he wins. It's like, I don't know. You're only delaying the inevitable if you don't ask for her help.
Pretty much. That's probably where the fumble's coming from.
私だって先輩が危険な目に遭うのが嫌です。でもそんなのお構いなしに失いたくないもののためどうにかしてくれるのが凛花先輩です。本当は私も凛花先輩が頑張る姿を見ているのは辛いです。もっと力になれたらってずっと思っています。でも三島先輩がいなくなって悲しんでいる凛花先輩を見る方がきっと
You'd be surprised what people can handle the watching
辛
her
いです。
suffer over.
私じゃ耐えられないほど
Naomi's words take Miharu aback. They remind her of Rinka's despair over losing Naomi. There we go. Miharu opted to work with Scale to eliminate you precisely because she couldn't handle seeing Rinka like that. However, Rinka put herself in significant danger to eliminate you. That's why Miharu is resolute in not wanting to allow that to happen again. But that's not all. But wait, there's more. The relief she felt over Rinka's joy that Naomi was alive was undeniable. The foundation of Rinka's happiness had become clear to her.
It's not me. She like looked at that
It's
side of
never
them.
been me.
She looked at that side of them hugging, and she was like, "That meme, it should have been me."
That should have been me. That whore.
それでも僕は凛花の命と自分の命を天秤にかけた時
Oh my god, are you a Scale? Stop.
Now Miharu's gaze is the one cast downward. It isn't often for Naomi to see Miharu speak without confidence. Welcome to the depression. That's why she puts every ounce of kindness she has into her next words.
You're trash. Imagine. Like,
with all the kindness and compassion she can muster. You're garbage.
何よりこのままじゃ私が嫌です。三春先輩がいなくなっちゃったらこうして過ごした時間もなかったことになったら
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna forget all those times you told me you hated me. I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, I won't remember that you were suicidal, Smudge. Because it would have actually happened. I would know firsthand. She stops to take a deep breath before continuing.
泣いて泣いて枯れて果てて私が死んじゃいます。
Oh, Yeah! Get her!
シャレにもならないな。
Wait, play that again. That sounded like sarcasm.
シャレにもならないな。
Oh, that sounded so half-hearted, like, well, that'd be a shame.
Well, she's like, ah, I can't have you die because then Rinko would be depressed, but then I don't give a fuck about you. It's like, she's like, I don't like you though. It's like, damn. It's like the only reason you're around is because I know for a fact she will be depressed.
Yeah.
If I knew she wouldn't give a F, you'd be gone by now.
True. Miharu notices that Naomi's attitude toward her has changed. Not to mention the fact that Naomi herself hasn't noticed. Miharu smiles and then nods her head.
Oh, hell yeah, look.
もしかすれば君が一番変わったのかもしれないね。
Oh my
この
god.
後ライオン館へ行こう。
Where Mao's just gonna be because they're hanging out after school.
She just walks in and they're making out. It's like, oh.
I'm fine with that.
君の涙に興味はないけれど、凛花を悲しませるわけにはいかないからね。
She said, I don't give a fuck if you cry about my death. But Rinka, okay, that's a different story. That's kind of messed up.
True.
That's really messed up. Like, you be
She's
sad
made it
if...
very clear that she doesn't like this woman.
I know, but still, it's like, you cry if I die? I don't care. Okay.
Yeah. And Naomi doesn't care that she doesn't care. It's just not the thank you. I'm telling you, any reason is a reason. Naomi offers her thanks to Miharu with a look of relief on her face. This fucking bean. She finishes her previously ordered cafe au lait before brushing the tears from her eyes.
Okay.
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 Hey.
Okay. Why
Did
is
we
it
do this
dark?
part? It's
Okay,
nighttime. Took them 10,000 years
okay,
to
let's
walk
do this
to
part.
Lion House. They make their way to Lion House together after that.
いない
The lights are off too.
Yeah, I feel like it should be open at
Oh
this
god,
time.
her and Mao are dead!
まだ閉店時間には早いのに
Huh?
Okay, that's just wrong. This feels suspicion to Naomi. This feels suspicious to Naomi, who had overheard Rinka and Mao's conversation earlier in the day.
Huh?
Part of her begins to worry that something's happened.
Huh?
Alan strikes again. Alan strikes again. Alan! No! I didn't want to be right! Oh, no shit. I make my way over to the base we used to prevent Yu's attacks the week prior.
Why are we back here?
She's trying to find Alan. The desolate view and dry wind almost feels nostalgic. But to be more accurate, it's Audette who brought me here after showing up at the Lion House out of nowhere.
Oh, okay, well, damn.
It was my choice to come, so I can't quite say I got dragged out here.
Let's be honest, it wasn't your choice. She would have made you came.
ようアーレン。
What?
何の用だ。
What?
とか言ってもう分かってるんだろ。スケールの野郎が動かしてるパパラッチ仲間はてめえともコネクションがあるみたいだしよ。
Oh dear. Oh dear. Odette told me very little on the way here.
私はもうすぐ脱落だ。だからよ、アラン、てめえと決着をつけに。
She just wants to fight.
But why are we here?
I don't know. That's about all she told me. Alan remains silent, displaying as little emotion as ever.
決着。
I'll be like, okay, that's cool, bro, but that was that have to do with me.
ああ、そうさ。こいつとはジジイの家で一度戦ったきり、どっちが強いのかまだ証明し
Oh
ていなか
my
った。
god.
Again,
Leave
what does
the
that have to do with
children
me?
out of this.
リンカ、てめえにはこの勝敗を見届けてもらう。
What?
先におねんねした方が負けだ。
Who
勝
cares?
つのは私だけどな。
She's like, look, it needs to be like carved into a stone so that all of history will know the end result.
Oh god.
僕と戦う。僕が貴様の挑戦を受けるとでも。何もメリットがない。
But it's
あ
gonna
の
be a
時は
necessity
必要
now.
だったからそうしただけだ。
理由なんていらねえよ。一度きりの人生。私たちにとっちゃその言葉は皮肉でしかないが、楽しまなきゃ損だぜ。
Okay.
それにもし背中を向けて逃げるってんなら、それはそれでてめえが再起不能になるだけだ。最後なんだ。チッタ付き合ってくれよ。お
Kid.
坊ちゃん。
Stop it!
You think she'll confess her love to Rinka here too?
What?
I would be loud. It was as much as out of left field as that one.
I don't want to be here. The cold tone through which Odette's words are delivered frightens me. I may know that she's easy to talk to now, but that cold-headed attitude of hers is still scary. Maybe this is the killing intent that gets mentioned in books and films. Or bloodlust. Oozing. There's one thing nagging at me, though.
オーデットさんが脱落？
You're
何
into
を驚いてるん
kids?
だ。
She doesn't know that far.
いや、だってそんなオーデットさん
Oh, look at that.
Hydrate banana.
No. I don't
That-
want to hydrate banana. You can't make me hydrate banana. I don't wanna.
Look on the bright side. That was number 5.
There's no way I would be surprised. Miharu's told me plenty about both Frederico and Scale, but I never thought they would be able to eliminate her. She may tread a thin line at all times, but I can't imagine her making a misstep. In fact, she's more likely to run full speed ahead, laughing all the while.
同情しているのか。君らしい。
そういうわけじゃないけど。
でもこいつには随
That
分
actually
甘い
just
口調だ。
changes the tone of this conversation entirely. What the fuck? Oh no, are they gonna battle over which whose relationship with the minor is more appropriate?
I think Odette already lost.
I would agree.
Unless we're talking about this specific one, then I guess she has a chance.
I hate that. I honestly find it hard to believe that she's going to be eliminated next based on her composure. It's because she doesn't give a fuck. Literally, her life and the way she's been living it has not changed. This did not change a damn thing. This whole scenario, she's just been thriving and like. She brought it upon herself to say that this is her last chance, though. She must be fully prepared for what lies ahead. I mean, Odette is going to die. She's still manipulating the pieces, though. She's still choosing how she dies. She just knows that her game ends here. Unless she is gonna pull some last second nonsense, but considering her whole backstory is that she never cared about living in the first place, I don't think she is.
I think she's just trying to make as much chaos on her way out.
I think she is too, but I think she's also trying to give the minors like a leg up.
Yeah,
specifically
she has
Miharu, but like, yeah, she does have a soft spot for kids. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. Nothing about it is okay. I am not okay.
Realistically, she does have a soft spot for probably kids because of our childhood, not because of anything else. That's just, you know, a weird cherry on top.
Yeah. I don't know about the cherry, but yeah.
Well, I'm not a fan of cherry, so I don't care.
I see. She's my enemy. I know that much, and yet I can't help but remember how we stopped you together and brought Naomi back. She's so sentimental. She's literally like, remember that mom who tried to kill me? Yeah, she was cool.
It's happened every single time. Right when these people are going to get eliminated, she gets attached to them in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, she was not built for this.
Like, Scale's probably the only one I can see where she's not going to get attached to. Maybe Federico, too. That's the only exception. But she's already had a connection with all of them, except the two no-names. And those two. And she's had a connection. She even has a connection with Alan. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's because he, like, softened like butter, like a dingus. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Because I have faith that she would have continued to hate him if he just didn't fucking show that he was human. Because I would have continued to hate him. I actually hate that they tried to give him depth. I wanted him to be the easy character where he's just a fucking jackass, and that's fine. And then we kill him. He's just really hard to kill, but we kill him, and then we feel good about it. But then they're like, oh, but tragic backstory that we don't really fill you in on the whole thing for, but we know that it's bad enough that he was forced to do this, and and he sees a lot of himself in her, so he really, you know, he doesn't want to do anything to her, at least for as long as he can help it, and whatever.
Damn.
Whatever.
She's like, and?
Wow.
Oh, now she's mad. You're ruining her fun. Odette glares at me. Her tone is dark. That alone prevents me from saying anything else.
Okay.
Well, time to go.
お人よしも大概にした方がいい。僕がいることを忘れているのか。
What?
スケール・ジョーンズの未練は僕も欲しいカードだ。力ずくでも教えてもらおう。
Oh my god.
そうかい。そこまでてめえは理由にこだわるってわけだ。
I gradually come to understand what they're talking about. My own exclamation has served as the spark Alan requires.
Oh my god.
Said he had no reason to fight Odette, but now he does.
守ってやるよ、クソガキ。
目的があるならば僕はためらわない。
Defeat Odette and get information regarding Number 9's regret out of me. Yeah, she's kind of fucked now. She did that to herself. She got too comfortable. That's the goal he has set his sights on. I choose to observe their fight from the outside of the storehouse. Actually, you should probably just run.
Why? He knows where she lives.
Okay. Hope Odette wins. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, just run. I don't know. They likely have guns on them, so it only makes sense to head outside before they start firing at one another. Yeah, but that's boring. I might not die if I get caught in the crossfire, but I'd still get badly hurt. The wall should be thick enough to stop any stray bullets. You'd be wrong, but fair enough. I can't avert my eyes, though. I'm determined to see their fight through. Sir Wave's settling things. Y'all really just want me to, like, piss for an hour? Stretch?
Imposter chick. And cry.
Oh, what the fuck? I was enjoying my stretch. Do you have any idea how many things just popped?
Including your eyes.
Why? It's less of a pop and more of just like a constant leak.
Constant.
You know how like when you have that one faucet that's kind of broken and it just forever drips, it never really stops, but sometimes you turn it on so then it's like a flow.
I think you should get that faucet fixed.
I don't want to hear it. You should fix your faucet. Fuck you. It's just sad for multiple reasons.
There are words on the screen, so you know.
Care about your words on your screen. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Odette likely doesn't need a proper reason. She's considered Alan a worthy foe and simply wants to beat him for her own satisfaction. Oh, my drippage. It's fine. That sounds so wrong. It's fine. I'd be lying if I said I understood that thought process. I can't see. Regardless, I have to see this through. My reason is simple too. This is a fight that encompasses the very life of Odette Mullencott. I forgot that was her last name. "30 minutes later, the fight shows no signs of ending."
Jeez.
Bro, how are they not exhausted? 30 minutes?
There's going. I don't know.
Most fight choreography is like 2 minutes max.
Nah, they're built
God.
different.
Yeah, I know they are. God, imagine if you was here too. That three-way go. Okay, nope. No. that three
That three.
sided fight.
That yeah.
Go crazy. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said it. I'm just saying.
I didn't say shit. I don't
Uh-huh.
know what you're talking about. I haven't even spoken once today.
The three what? The three what?
The three of you that are crashing inside of my head, constantly making like the loudest noise so that all I do is just live with a migraine constantly. That's you, bitch. Neither have been able to land any significant blows. So I assume they're trying to wear one another out. Their intent is made clear by their each and every action. I can't seem to take my eyes off of them, not even for a second. I have no interest in martial arts and stuff, but I guess I understand the appeal of competitive fighting if it's as entrancing as this. Dude, competitive fights don't even last 30 minutes. What is it, like max 15?
I don't know.
How long are the little section things?
You mean the breaks? I think a minute, maybe.
Not the breaks, but like quite because there's rounds, right? They fight in rounds. How many rounds for how many minutes?
It can go up to 8, and I think 3 to 5 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, so then maybe I can get to 30, but like I don't know. Most fights don't last that long. I feel like they don't last.
Well, you have to. I'll
Someone gets
give
in
the
a
benefit
hit,
of the
they get
doubt is there could be like pauses in them, like as in like where they're circling each other. So there could be a lot of that going on too.
Right.
Because they haven't landed any significant blows, so they could be like trying to land one, pausing for a second or two, trying, pausing, pause. And the
Right.
breaks probably in between what they're trying could get longer, so it could like drag on.
Part of me wishes that this was actually like animated out so I could see it, but I know that that's like so far beyond budget. Most anime don't even animate out their fights. So
I love how they use the stock image of her with her jacket, and I haven't seen her wear her jacket in a while.
yeah. Also, his Rasengan.
No, she's the one with Rasengan.
And her legs?
No, Rinka.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I forgot. He has that like swirling energy thing though. Not only have they both lost their guns now, but they have also destroyed them.
They had guns
Jesus
actually.
Christ. How they manage that, I'll never know. I've handled one myself now, so I know precisely how sturdy they are. Both have blades on them too, but even those have been broken. Jesus
the hell?
Christ! The weapons seem almost useless though. Not a single bullet or knife wound has been inflicted on either of them. It's their foreplay. Both are sweating profusely, but they clearly have much more left in their tanks. Jesus. Another 10 minutes pass. Exhaustion must have hit the both of them at the same time, judging by how the nature of the fight changes. They're now keeping their distance from one another, as opposed to constantly rushing in like before. Odette is the first to step in and attempt to drag the fight out of the stalemate it has reached. She must have put all the meager energy she's recovered into her act. She launches a massive kick at him outside of his blocking range. He manages to avoid it, albeit barely. Following that, his fist connects with Odette's face, or so it seems. Oh dear. She uses her forehead to take the brunt of his blow. She headbutted him. She did the move. It's the move from that fucking viral hit anime. His expression makes it clear that he's reeling from pain, which Odette takes advantage of by kneeing him straight in the solar plexus. Oh my god, it's over. Oh, that grin got me. She keeps up a relentless assault following this, not allowing the opportunity to go to waste. Each blow is ferocious enough that I'd be knocked out cold after one hit, but he's taking every single one of them. Uh-oh, she might get too tired doing this. He must have been biding his time while taking the hits because he finds the right moment to claw at Odette's neck. Yeah. Oh dear. One can't build up muscle in their throats, so the resulting damage is clear. She comes to a complete halt for a brief second. Now Alan launches his own attack. While Odette's assault was akin to a wild beast, Alan's is more serene. There's a rhythm to it, almost like a dance. His movements are completely different from before. Not like Odette is simply allowing herself to be attacked either. She isn't dodging or blocking the incoming blows. She's biting at them.
What the hell?
She's feral. I'm telling you, her character was so hot until she wasn't. I'm telling you. The more blood that flows, the harder and deeper she bites. God damn, dude. Just as planned. Oh god, she's insane. Help me.
What do you mean?
The fight is far from over.
What do you mean?
What do they mean by this?
Wow. Wow. Okay, you know what? Yeah.
That's your stopping point? That's the one you want?
I don't know. I'm trying to find one. I don't know if I should stop. I should see this through, or should we wait until next time?
I don't know. It's still Saturday. This is the same night, so this is...
Yes, it's just later, apparently. And we're probably still not home because they're still fighting.
I imagine there's going to be another stopping point, but I understand if you want to use this one.
Yes, I will just say we will see their fight conclude next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, they're gonna show up to the voting basically dead, but not, because they're fine in the dream world, but they're gonna be like, ah, fuck me.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Wowie wow.
Wowie,
we did a lot.
Wowie. Yeah.
We went through a lot. I've been through a lot. I'm going through it. All right, give me your thoughts. What are you thinking?
Damn, kid.
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn kid, so true.
I will say I don't know why she has at us, but we're the referee apparently, and we're watching this. And it's crazy. What's crazy is how obviously I just wondering how it's probably not the last, but how this specific divine selection is gonna go.
It's all going to like, cause I think bare minimum 4 people are getting involved. It could be more, but bare minimum I think it's gonna be 4.
4.
And I'm not exactly sure who's going for who in this scenario. I'm sure we could sit down and really like bust it out and figure it out. But I think bare minimum 4 people are getting involved. I think there's going to be a lot of domino tumbles. I think only one person is walking out of whatever shit show that's going to turn into. And then we're going to be down to like our last few people.
So it's interesting because I don't know who's going to eliminate.
Maybe we're done.
Huh?
Who's left? Pull up the list of people, or hold on. No, I can brain this. We have Federico, Scale, Audette, Alan, Miharu, Rinka. Is that it?
That's it.
So we have 6. And I think 4 people are going in and 1's coming out. So we'll be down to 3. So it'll be Rinka, Miharu.
Okay, so Miharu's going after the plan to eliminate Scale, cause he's gonna go after her. So I think she's gonna do that.
Maybe Alan. I don't think Alan's getting pulled into this one. I think it's gonna be the 2 girls versus Alan, but I think they're gonna be put in a position where they'll maybe know.
Alan is after the information against Scale. That's the only reason he's doing this fight. And
yeah.
But I don't know if he's gonna get into play. I think no matter what, he's not gonna get it, because even if he wins, quote unquote, this fight, I don't think he'll have the energy or be in a state where he can even go after Rinka. The only way he gets that information from Rinka is if I don't know, she honors the fact that he won and it's like, okay, here's the info.
She might. I don't think he's gonna win. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's basically whoever collapses first based on their injury or exhaustion or overall.
Right. Blood loss.
Well, they can't bleed that aren't related, can't die.
They can bleed, they just can't die. But they can absolutely pass out from blood loss.
Yeah, true.
I literally said that he's bleeding. She's biting the fuck out of him.
So yeah, it depends on what happens there, but I don't see him
honestly,
getting involved more than he is in this fight. I think if she succeeds in getting what's it called? Scale's info, they could eliminate Scale the next trial. And I think it's true that Odette gets eliminated.
Do we know what week we're on? Does it tell us what week we're on?
Yes. If you really want, I can check that. We are on... Wait, hold on.
Okay, we're 2 months in, because it started at the beginning of May.
So we're on week 9.
Okay. 9. Yeah, I think this is the last one.
Wait, we're
think
week
literally
8.
It's all tumbling down in this one.
No, are we in week 8? We're week 8. Because this is a summary of this stuff. June 22, and this is...
Yeah.
So we're on week 8.
Yeah, I think this is the last one. I think it's all coming tumbling down in this. I think this is like the shit show. Because I think people are going to come in with pieces that we don't know that they have.
I
Because
think
they haven't shown us like all POVs all the time.
the only ones that we don't know what they have is no. I think other than Alan, but Alan just gave away that he has nothing on Scale, and I don't think Alan has anything on the others. So I don't. And I don't think even if he had Federico's, he would care to eliminate him now. So I don't think Alan has anything. We know that Rinka pretty much it's same boat. She hasn't even been involved in this, really. What's it called? Miharu has all of Odette's, and she knows all of Scales. She just needs his regret card to pop up. She just knows it's gold medal, but she needs to know the causality around that to make it manifest. She just needs to make that manifest. Federico knows all of Odette's cards, and he's given away that he has nothing on Alan. He may have. I don't think he has anything on Miharu because I think Scale just kept that to himself. Just that he's planning to eliminate her. I'm fine with him being aware of the plan, or maybe he doesn't even know at all. But I don't think he has anything on Miharu. Definitely not on Alan or us, I feel like. Because he's been focused on Odette. Then there's Scale, who has all of Miharu's cards. He now has all of Odette's cards. I think we don't know what he has on Federico, but it's safe to bet that he has his. I feel like if Odette was able to find out, he definitely has it, but he's probably keeping that close to his chest for now. And the only reason he's eliminating Miharu is to get Alan's regret while he was working on his death. Then there's Odette, who has probably Miharu, all of hers, all of Federico's. I don't know about what he has on the other two. Us, I don't think she's tried, honestly, but I don't think it would take her long if she were, but she probably doesn't care. And then there's Alan, who I feel like is at a stalemate. He hasn't learned much this week.
Yeah, I think it totally depends on how they write it, because I think there's enough on the board now that this could be the last one, because it's either the last one or the second to last one. There's no way we go for another 3. But I really, this one is the deciding factor. How this one plays out, it totally defines
I
like
think
the
at a
rest
minimum,
of the story.
2 people are gone. I don't know if they can squeeze a third.
Likely.
But I feel like
I think so.
I think 2 people, and I think those 2 people, one is definitely Odette. I think Scale is gonna go because of how he has to go because of Miharu. She can end up stalemating him and they can both live. Federico is the oddball because the only one that could probably eliminate him is Scale and Odette, and Scale's not gonna do it because he's using him, and Odette's not gonna do it because she's pretty sure this is her last, so why she doesn't care, I don't think.
Oh,
She might do it. She might do it
it's
if
the
he is.
final countdown.
She might do it if Federico's the one that elects her. She'll just elect them back and then they can go back and forth and she doesn't care. So
He does go first.
yes, but if she
Of the
reveals
two
her
of them.
card, she could get priority, and she's like accepted she's gonna die, so I don't think she have any quorums electing all
That's
three
why
of
I
her.
think there's enough on the table for them to do it. Just through this, basically. like depending on who steps up to do some like Hail Mary plays and stuff, like it's all gonna be on the table. Ooh. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Tuesday, in it.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Now the question is, where the F do we go?
Well,
Well,
I see some Overwatch. I see some Pokemon Black White. I see some Repo. That's that new kind of Phasmo game, but it's robots going in and collecting things for money and trying not to get raffled by the crazy monsters and stuff.
you choose, like always.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's go see some Repo.
Repo, Chico. Anyways.
We love Repo. Hit the raid button. Let's go.
Way ahead of
Thanks for hanging out today, gamers. Thank you for adding to my suffering, because we all know I need more of that all the time.
Yeah, she just craves it.
And yeah, Tuesday angle, we go again.
Yeah, she likes it as much as Odette likes the youngins. Anyways, bye.
Goodbye.